Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. I continue to slip behind in this game. I think if I wasn't recording, I'd be much further along. For various reasons. Lately, I've been a little under the weather, and so I've just been putting off recording, mainly because I just don't have, like, the vocal energy to do all the voices. But at this point, it's like, I need to just keep going, otherwise eventually I'm gonna get spoilers thrown at me from somewhere. So, for this video, I'm just not gonna do any of the voices. I hope that's okay. We'll pick it up again somewhere. Hopefully there's a lot of voice acting. The overall picture has grown clearer, yes, but that's in spite of the Forum being so maddeningly vague about this duty of theirs. Why are they so reluctant to explain their actions in plain words? Survival, come what may. His father's work so vital that it takes precedence over his own family. Alphino? Alize? It is you! When I heard you'd been dragged before the Forum, I came as swiftly as I could. I'm so very glad they allowed you to stay. Mother? Damn. Meliance Levieux at your service? And you fine people must be the scions of the Seventh Dawn. How lovely it is to finally meet you. Meet you, yeah. Mother, please, we don't wish to make things difficult for you. If word reaches father that you were here... Oh, bother that. Am I to be chastised for speaking with my own children? I'm well aware that you and Master Fortuno are not on the best of terms at the moment, but I've been absolutely desperate to see my darlings again. You will come by the house, won't you? I have gifts waiting. Timing couldn't be better. As matters stand, we shan't be going anywhere until we discuss matters with Thancred's group and reconsider our options. Go, visit your home. We'll be back at the Annex when you are ready to rejoin us. I'm not sure we... Mangg, what do you think? Mangg? The Mangg? What a splendid day this has turned out to be. Champion of Eorzea, I insist that you join us. But we must be quick about it. Not for my own benefit, but should my husband return and find you enjoying our hospitality, the servants will be made to suffer the consequence. Mangg, if you'd be so kind as to escort my children to the estate. Then she was gone, with her any opportunity to protest. Indeed, the matter is settled. Enjoy yourselves, you three. I apologize. My mother is not one to take no for an answer. Still, I am glad, relieved even, to see her in such high spirits. What say you, Mangg? Though it seems we shall have little enough time to enjoy it, will you accompany us on our visit home? Fine. If we're going, then let's get it over with. But be sure to stay in the entrance hall. No peeking into our private chambers, thank you very much. Why ever not? Your room was always perfectly neat and tidy. Everyone has things they'd rather keep to themselves, don't they? Cherished mementos you couldn't bring yourself to throw away. Childhood toys. I mean, never mind. Your estate is that way, straight down the stairs. Come on. Doesn't Alphino become a sage in this expansion, or did I imagine that? When Alize and I were little, this bridge was as far as we were permitted to wander alone. I say alone, but my mother or a servant was always somewhere nearby, keeping a watchful eye. And now look at us, traveling to different continents, different worlds even. As children, Alphino and I would often wait here for our father to come home from work. It must have been a day when his meetings ran long, because I remember growing restless and leaning out over the railing to watch the water rush by. Father, of course, arrived at the exact moment, came pounding down the path in a panic, crying out my name. Well, sounds like, they liked their dad. So this is pretty insane shit going on. And here you are at last. Please, do come in.
Welcome home, my lady. What? What are you gawping at?
Just admiring the craftsmanship.
Oh, I suppose I never gave the decor much thought. I'm glad that you approve, I think.
Lord Fortuneau is not to hear of this visit. And I should also like the children to have their gifts, ere my husband makes his return.
As you wish, my lady.
Master Alphino, Mistress Alice, if you'd accompany me upstairs.
We shan't be long.
The twins have been sending letters home from time to time, recounting their latest adventures. I am sure they withhold certain details, of course, if only to keep me from worrying. Yet a mother worries all the same. In the early days especially, I tried to support them as best I could, sending the Scion's coin and other such donations. Fortunately, they have found the strength to overcome adversity time and time again. Their words grow more confident with every letter, their depictions more vivid. The triumphs and defeats, the joys and sorrows. It is clear that they have come to find value in every experience. But of those they treasure most, it would seem that meeting you might be the most impactful. Why, since that fateful day, I do believe there has not been a single missive in which you were not mentioned by name. It is plain they care for you, and I am glad they have such a steadfast companion watching over them. Under normal circumstances, I would offer you tea, but alas, these are anything but. In any event, why don't you keep me company whilst we await my children's return? Perhaps you might regale me with a tale or two of your exploits.
And so I just break out a tale. You don't take me to like a parlor room, a sitting room, right? Where you're just gonna stand here?
Gifts. I wasn't sure what to expect. Mother,
Oh, look how well it fits you. And the style is to your liking?
It's perfect. Exactly what I would have chosen. But please, tell me you had something different made for Alphino.
Naturally. You are hardly little children anymore. And while I shall miss dressing you in those precious matching outfits, I must respect the individuals you have grown to become. See for yourself.
Thank you for the splendid clothes, Mother. Stylish, comfortable, and eminently practical.
Eminently practical. I don't have my mouse cursor around, so I can't circle it, but what is this chain loop on, like, his half belt that doesn't actually do anything? See this little chain? What is the practical purpose of that? Eminently practical, my ass. Or this other chain that's up on his, like, shoulder. Actually, it's on both sides. My ass.
I am so glad you like them. They are, however, missing one final touch.
If you would allow me, Master Alphino.
Oh, you just... that... Okay. I mean...
Wait. Are these...
I guess it is like a Charlian art.
A sage's tools of the trade. They belonged to your father. Though he may as well be chained to his desk these days, as a student he was often called upon to venture into the field. He wielded those armaments, both to heal and to harm in no few battles. None so fierce as those you two have braved, perhaps, but battles nonetheless. Thus did I pull them out of storage, to show you that he was not always the man who stands in vehement opposition to you now.
I mean, I like Alizé's outfit from here.
And also because it would be a terrible waste of ridiculously expensive House Leveilleur commissioned artistry. I am told these devices are quite difficult to master, but someone of your extensive experience should soon have them darting about with grace and aplomb. May the wisdom in that crystal serve you well. And please, try to find common ground with your father, that you might come and go without need for this awful subterfuge.
We will, Mother. I promise.
My final gifts to you, before you run off, are an observation and a suggestion. Firstly, Fortunato has ever been a serious man, but it was only after you were born that he truly lost himself in his work. I may not know the Forum's inner workings, but I know your father's. The timing of that change in him holds some significance. Secondly, do not seek to best your father with words. Far better that you simply show him. Let him discover the merit of your actions, after they cannot be undone.
Oh, Mother.
We shall take your wisdom to heart. Thank you again for these gifts, and farewell for now.
Safe travels, my children. Eat well, stay warm, and keep your friends close.
Not even like a hug or anything? Has anyone ever hugged in this game? Does the game support hugging animations in any way? I don't know. I don't know. Their mom seems nice, though. Thank you for indulging Mother's request. I can see it meant a lot to her, and I shall refrain from inquiring as to the content of your private conversation. Our visit was all too brief. For now, however, it will have to suffice, as will these tokens of home that we carry with us, these gifts to help us remember who we are and whence we came. But enough sentimentality. Let us return to the annex and rejoin our companions. You got it. Enjoyed your time with the Leviers, I hope? I would ask how the twins fared, but their new outfits tell the tale. I only hope that we can help them to reconcile with their father, that they might return home one day with their heads held high. In the meantime, we edge ever closer to the secret the Forum strives to hide, and the flower bequeathed to you by Heidelin is sure to guide us going forward. I'm confident that once we've heard your report from Thavnair, we'll be well equipped to plot out our next move. Since there has been progress in both investigations, shall we share the findings from our respective locales? In the dark of the tower.
Your time in Thavnair has certainly been eventful. In my opinion, carrying out Vitra's request and assaulting the Tower of Zot should be our highest priority.
I agree. While I still have questions concerning the Forum and their grand undertaking, we have all but exhausted our avenues of investigation. Simply pressing them any harder on the subject will almost certainly result in our expulsion. Therefore, I suggest we explore the Ethereal Sea connection by way of a letter to Master Matoya, then make our way to Thavnair.
I wonder, even with the protection these talismans afford us, what can we hope to achieve once inside the tower? According to Orenvold and Frodola's report, they were unable to free the Emolja. Worse, their attempts triggered the tower's defenses, which led to a summoning of Luna Afrit.
What does it tell us that the Spires even have such defenses? Simply pulling a prisoner from the wall is fatal, thus the direct approach is doomed to failure from the outset. Any further measures to dissuade such actions seem unnecessary. Unless, of course, there is a way to free the prisoners without killing them. Then it stands to reason that any intruders will be met with overwhelming force.
The towers appeared throughout the world in but the twinkling of an eye. 'Twas by magical means these structures were raised, I surmise. The spire thus conjured must needs be maintained, and I suspect an arcane catalyst, some manner of core, doth lie hidden within. Destroy the core, and the tower ceaseth to be, thus liberating the captives without harm.
So we can hope, and I would prefer to enter the tower with a working theory than with no plan at all.
Assuming Ishtola's reasoning is correct, the chances of the defenses remaining dormant are small to none. Any primals will have to be dealt with, and defeating one will likely only lead to the summoning of another. Our every victory will only compound the prisoner's suffering.
May we not then divide our forces? Those proficient in healing will focus on...
Oh, shit. My
The
trigger
remaining
finger.
farms will proceed with the search for the core. Admittedly, this strategy puts both parties at greater risk, but it should bolster our chances of saving the Archosaurus by a considerable margin.
Sure Alpino's in the right group?
If you're to fight primals, then you'd best have at least one healer with you.
And I am more than happy to fulfill that role. I found wielding a sage's armament to be rather intuitive, and look forward to testing them against a more challenging foe.
It seems we have a plan. All that remains is to carry it out. I will inform Radzit Khan of our movements, so let us make our preparations and regroup near the tower.
The military post in what's left of the Hamsa hatchery should serve as a convenient staging point.
That sounds perfect. And remember, the experimental aetheryte at the confluence is there for those who need it, so there's no excuse for being late.
Alright. Sounds fun. No, no, no. We need the motorcycle. Very peaceful trek. Oh, never mind. It was. It was peaceful, you asshole. Ah, friend of Eorzea, we've been expecting you. You and yours will lead the mission into the tower, I'm told. The warding scales will be delivered soon. Till then, please stand by at the boat we've readied. When your fellows arrive, we'll direct them to join you. We pray for your safety and success. So yeah, I assume I could do this with the trust system. Problem is, it just takes so damn long. Yeah, the DPS is minimal. Ugh. If this is the future of aetheryte travel, I think I'll stick to boats. Aye. No warning, however emphatic, could have prepared me for that. On account of which, we are a little late, but fighting fit. Mostly. My friends, permit me to thank you for accepting this mission. You must be... We should still call you Varshan, I suppose. Indeed, it would not do to confuse our soldiers. Very well, then. For our part, we are humbled that you should see fit to entrust us with your warding scales. Please convey as much to His Excellency. One for each of you. Please accept them with my blessings. Our thanks. With these, we can go anywhere those with the blessing of light can go. Not only for this operation either, but all the ones to come. We can finally break your monopoly on primals. Been waiting for this day. So have we, my friend. So have we. If everyone is amenable to it, let us review the strategy for good measure. As previously agreed, we will divide into 2 groups. Mangg and his band will break through the tower's defenses and locate its core. Meanwhile, the rest of us will tend to the prisoners, who will doubtless want for healing due to the duress of repeated summoning. Primals, which the tower bringeth forth, shall be deities of Thavnarian myth. As we have no prior experience with such foes, pray exercise the utmost caution when confronting them. We commence the operation at your word, my friend. For the people of Thavnair, nay, the entire world, we must prevail. Let's see. I guess we could do truss. We don't get Thancred because we're a tank. But we get a Stinian, so that's good. Alright, I mean, we'll just see. If this is really just slow and fucking shit, then we won't do it for the other ones. But I do like the idea. Well, one, there's no pressure on me, really. I like that. And secondly, I like that narratively, the whole idea is that this group of individuals was the ones going in, not me and some randos. So I do like that. No, I tank thee. I mean, there's like 8 of us here. We should be kicking ass. Problem is they single target. Actually, the problem might be that it's just they don't do any damage at all, really. It's just me. There you go. So yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see. We'll see how excruciating this is overall.
There!
My concern, though, I guess, is for video's sake. I don't know how interesting dungeons are, aside from bosses. So having trash fights take longer and longer, probably not the best. I like the music, though. I think this is like the music from Tower of Zot, Final Fantasy IV. Pretty sure. So that's great. Yeah, but I mean, this is me doing the AoE stuff, and this is some slow going. But I mean, like, if you're doing trust stuff because you have anxiety about playing with other people, then it's like, you probably don't care how slow it is. You're just glad that it exists. But if you're doing trust just to have, like, the NPC dialogue and things like that, and the narrative, it's a little tedious. I wouldn't do it more than once, that's for sure. Alright, first boss. I'm going in blind. I don't know anything about it. Mindruva. Oh. What's that? Okay. Wow. A lot of big old AoEs. That's something I should be concerned with? No? Okay. Great music, though, if you listen to that shit. Shit. Oh, that's unfair. That sucks.
All or nothing!
I have you now.
You underestimate me!
Yeah, it's pretty damn slow. It's really just like solo DPS. Oh, what the fuck? So you really need to be like aware of what those orbs are gonna do when they arrive. Got him. Okay. I mean, I certainly could have done this with random people. This isn't like an extreme trial or something that I'm really really anxious about. And, I mean, yeah, so probably the other dungeons will just do the old-fashioned way. Because the hope is that someday I'll do these dungeons with Truss, with the Explorer. That's the hope. What are we even fighting, man? Ooh. This like a reskin of a boss. Pretty slow going, man. I don't think I should bother with AoE.
You won't underestimate me.
Estinian sure isn't. Get those treasures. Look, I got a ring of fending. That's gotta be good. Sure is.
underestimate me!
Does make me want to play through Final Fantasy IV again. So mission accomplished. I could play Final Fantasy IV while doing this dungeon with the trust system.
This will hurt.
But yeah, especially for like the exploring videos where I cut out 98% of the dungeon anyways, it's better to just have like some shots with Alphino and Alize in the back rather than some girl in a bunny outfit. Or some naked dude. So, I wish they would add trust system to, like, every dungeon in the game, but that's probably a bit much on their plate. Didn't I get a choker of healing in there? I guess I probably could use a choker of healing. Sandruva. Damn, limit breaks popping out.
There!
Listen to that music.
Stop us! There!
Follow the AI. They know their shit. Uh-oh. That sucks.
This will hurt.
Okay, what is... Oh. Follow the AI, man. I still fucked up.
You underestimate me!
Alright, you know, it's a little interesting stuff going on.
You underestimate me!
I think we got this one in the bag, though. So is the third battle going to be just Sindruva? Or... all 3 of them.
All or nothing!
Nice. Getting all those bullshit items I don't need. Ooh. Oh, I lost
You
dagger.
underestimate me!
I think Estinian does... I think the 2 of them do more damage than I do. Which is, you know, that's what you hope for. But it's nice to see. So it's not just solo DPS here as a tank. But I would imagine doing the Trust as a DPS class is probably the fastest. There's a lot of button mashing, but I think doing it as a tank here is better than doing it as a healer. Already giving me frickin' duplicates. Well, I'm a little sorry I subjected you to this. Unless you've been actually reading the NPC text in, like, the lower left of the screen. Yep, this is a dungeon. But yeah, I mean, for tank anxiety, like if you have it really bad, this is a great way to just practice dungeons and stuff. Because you'd have to fuck up really bad to die. And then even if you do, not a single soul in the world will care. So, yeah. But, like, damn, it's really just even more of a single-player RPG now. did I click on? No, I thought I... Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Are there heals going on, Alphino? Are you in the business of healing? Can never tell. Oh, they're DPSing this guy. Why are you DPSing this guy? No matter the cost, we must protect the tower. Oh, the Mangg sisters. All three of them. Here we go, baby. It's gonna get wild. Samsara. I don't know if I have to tank all three or... Oh my god. Oh my god. It's getting weird and wild in here, man.
Let's give them a show! I have you now.
Oh god, so I am tanking all three. But we want to kill Cindy first, because that's who DPS is focusing on. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh my god. We're still here. Still here, you sons of bitches.
There! You underestimate me!
God. Alphino, okay. Alphino's working overtime, I guess. Well, you know, he's still learning how to be a Sade. Jesus. Jesus. Oh, come on. This is really rough with the trust system. The fight just goes on and on. Jesus. And this is supposed to alleviate tank anxiety? What the fuck? Oh god. Oh god. Can Cindy die or no?
With heart and speed!
Oh, she can.
With heart and
Good.
speed!
I wonder if Cindy wasn't who we were supposed to target first.
You can
Look how quickly Mindy went down. We got him. Got him. That was a cool fight. Hell yeah, baby. Oh, you do have to defeat Cindy first, otherwise she revives the other two. Okay.
Is everyone all right?
We fortified the captives with what magics we could. Have the defenses been disabled? All appears quiet for the moment.
The lower floors were disturbing enough, but this place feels wrong. The ether is heavy and thick, like wading through a quagmire.
Quagmire?
I believe we stand in the tower's beating heart. What sayest thou, Stola?
I see it. Ether siphoned from the land runs up through the spire, flowing to a single point. This is the core we seek. Yet something is off. As large as this structure is, it siphons far more ether than is required to sustain it. 'Tis as if the core is feeding on the energy, consuming it. I need to take a closer look. Curious. There is something there embedded inside the core. A man's limb.
This is what we came to destroy?
Yes, if you would be so kind.
Damn.
And that should be the end of it.
What now?
My theory that the tower might come crashing down following the core's destruction doth appear to be correct.
Bully for you! And how are we supposed to survive the fall?
What of the prisoners below?
The floor beneath our very feet dissolves. Brace yourselves!
I pray I'm not too late.
Yeah, so I mean, like I said, narratively, the trust system is just fantastic. So it's going to be great for exploring videos when I get to that point. But we will just do it normally going forward.
Where are we?
By my reckoning, we're still on the island where the tower stood. But 'tis as if it never existed. Hardly a scratch. But how?
Graha wove a levitation spell at the last moment. Large enough to catch everyone, it would seem.
That explains the lack of obvious injuries.
The expenditure of so much ether has taken its toll. You will need plenty of rest, but should otherwise be none the worse for wear.
Then the immediate problem is what to do with our new friends here.
Y'all look dead. I mean, look at this dude. This dude to the right. It's just face down in the sand. Is someone gonna roll him over?
They'll be much changed for their time in the tower. Even if their bodies are intact, I doubt we could say the same for their minds.
Angelo and I will take care of that.
I have every faith in you, Alize, but there are just too many for you to treat alone.
We'll send at once to Eorzea for more porksies, and call on the local mages to lend a hand.
Hail, Scions! We were watching the tower when it simply disappeared. What happened here?
The threat is banished, and thy people delivered. They are, however, in need of treatment, and we of a secure locale and helping hands to assist us in its provision.
You shall have all this and more. Come, let us convey these unfortunate souls to the city.
The liberated prisoners are being transported to Radz-at-Han for treatment. Alize and Ishtola will oversee the administration of the tempering treatment with support from those who know a healing spell or two. We'll go and join them in the city once you've had a moment to catch your breath. Alright. Next time we'll head into the actual city. It's gonna be great. But for now, that'll do it. My name is Mangg. Gaming watching has been Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. See you fine folks in the next part.